Hey, what is up, everybody? This is the Massasoit Wrestling Corner, Season 2. I know for a fact that it's episode 13, so it's lucky 13 for us.
Lucky 13.
Yeah,
And it feels like it's been forever since we've done this show.
Yeah, it's been about a week.
And I think because it has been pretty much.
Yeah, and we're going to be, so just for people to know, we're going to be reviewing Bad Blood 03 and possibly Raw. Possibly on Friday.
Yeah.
So it was good. So I'm going to say this right now. People can vote against me. I'm just saying it to everybody in the corner. My personal opinion will always be no with Raw, but if I get overruled, I get overruled. I can't change that.
Okay. Yeah.
My reason why I say no is, it is for everybody else that's not here. I'm not going to waste my time with a product that will be good 1 week and there will be shit the next 7 or 8. I did it with TNA. And I dread it, and I never wanted to deal with it since. I did it with WWE for the longest time in 2014, ever since they were going downhill then, and I just stopped completely watching full time. So, if people want to review Raw, they can review Raw. They don't want to take that into account. That's your opinion. That's going to be my stance, so it's going to be a no for me. John, what's your stance?
Well, I thought Raw was good this week because the wins mattered. It's not like it's like because the longest that was my biggest complaint with Raw is already over.
Well, yeah, no, I know that, but it was 1 week.
It was 1 week.
Another 7 or 8, they're probably not going to matter.
If like I said, it's like if I want to review this Raw this week because it's actually good.
Okay.
It's actually worth reviewing. Not to say there's still shit on the show, which is going to be true for any show. Yeah, it's like you can look at any show, you can find one flaw.
Yeah.
You always find out. NXT has flaws too.
Yep. And you know what, in my opinion, and it's not a popular opinion, WWE should be better than NXT.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
It should be. Like that's the way it's supposed to be. It's like if I had to sacrifice something for NXT in order to enhance the WWE product, I'm fine. I'll be fine with that.
I agree with you because that's the main leagues. The NXT is like the minor leagues, so they should be.
They should be.
Owen, you're the host. So what's your stance?
Well, I haven't seen it, so I'm not gonna really vote yet because if I can't vote to review something I haven't seen. So when we do the Facebook thing, I'll just vote yes or no after I'm done watching the show.
All right, that's fine.
And I mean, I'm probably it doesn't really matter because I'm reviewing the show either way. So
yeah, make a post to tag everybody that's in the corner to vote yes or no. Also.
But if I vote no, me and you can just do our own separate review. So it doesn't. My vote really kind of doesn't matter in a way. By the way, I forgot to plug in my laptop. So.
All right.
So we didn't even get to do the introductions. The guy that's off the camera that's about to plug in his laptop is Owen the Birdman Finch, and I'm pointing at James right now.
I am James the Heatman Hebert, aka Sam, aka Eagle Rapper, aka the Archangel, aka 50 million nicknames.
Yeah. And then
basically, and I thought Ori had a lot of nicknames, but I realized, holy crap, people call me a lot of stuff.
Oh yeah.
And I'm the king of that ass. TUT.
And you're gonna see what he means by that in a second. Okay.
It's TUT?
Yeah, that's my name.
Yeah.
I thought it was TUT.
By the way, let's just say. By the way, guys, if we seem like kind of.
No, TUTT.
Well, yeah, well, the way it's spelled King Tut is KUT.
By the way, if me and James don't really seem in it, it's not because we don't wanna.
Yeah,
we're just.
You know what? We'll go with this first because public service announcement here. We just had a bullying message in program that we are in Helping Hands, which by the way we've pledged not to use the R word.
That's why we haven't used it yet.
So if we have used it in the past, that was before we joined a club. And first off, we apologize for that immensely, and that's a line we refuse to cross now for various reasons, for obvious reasons. But we went there today, and we went over bullying for disabilities and all sorts of different types of bullying. And it was some heavy stuff. So the one thing I want to do, which I don't think a lot of people do, Let's take a moment of silence for people that have been abused, bullied, emotionally, physically, and mentally. So just take a moment of silence for that. All right. Now on to the fun stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, that's why. And there was no show Monday. Pretty much not for the same reason, but a different reason. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's get on to the fun stuff. So.
Before we
James,
do,
you want to tell? So do you want? I think I should start the story.
Yeah,
and then,
go.
Okay.
I have no idea what the heck they're talking about.
You'll have to find out.
So, like a week ago, I came up with this fantasy booking idea. No, this wasn't meant to be like smart fantasy booking idea. This was meant to be stupid fantasy booking idea.
Yes,
So
it wasn't smart. It was just to be stupid and funny.
Like Vince Russo, but it's actually a joke. Vince Russo's being like serious about it.
So real Finch.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
All right,
But I was joking.
Yeah.
I was joking. We were joking.
You were joking, bro.
We were joking, bro.
Got that?
Yeah. I invented the joke, bro.
But
I invented the faking it, bro.
But anyhow.
Ask any women I fake it with.
So I came up with this idea that at WrestleMania 45, somehow, some way, he's dead, isn't he?
He's okay. He'll be okay.
Go.
But at WrestleMania 45, somehow, some way, James is going to be the WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
Yep.
And then somehow, some way, I'm going to have the Money in the Bank contract. I'm going to cash it in on James, win the title, and somehow the franchise, Chris Dodd, has another
briefcase.
I don't know how. He
He
wanted
has
to be
to.
fired from TNA, so TNA went under, and he came, and he figured he could just have a world title match in WWE.
Yeah.
So he cast it in on me, and then James invoked his rematch clause, cast it in, and then I invoked my rematch. Chris invoked his. It was just this whole big thing.
We're all invoking our rematches.
And then yesterday, Monday, me and James had to get a ride home from my uncle and grandmother.
Yep. And so we were talking about this, and
So
and
James,
he was like, yeah,
who was the champion at the end of the night?
Kevin Dunn.
And you
Kevin Dunn beats everyone.
And then you and I.
Hi guys, I'm the champion.
And you and I were just, especially we were dead in the car laughing.
Yeah.
And then
That was
it
great.
was
Yeah, we
great.
were done. We died in the car.
And it wasn't like too. No, we could like. It was also too because we had to try to be quiet because my uncle was like, complaining that we were too loud.
So in reality, it was Kevin Dunn booking because he won the belt.
No, it was Vince Russo booking, and then Kevin Dunn stepped in and did his own booking.
Okay, so
You haven't done it funny, did you?
You weren't in the car. You don't.
I don't get it. Yeah.
Maybe there's some things that are funnier when you're there than.
Yeah, when you're actually hearing the story.
Yes.
But you know what's always stay funny?
What?
Going for the wrong car. Next.
Shut up.
No, not once.
Shut up.
No, twice. He does it twice.
I've done it multiple times.
Yeah, he did.
8 times I think last year.
Shut up.
Okay, so before we're gonna review Hell in a Cell, but before we actually review Hell in a Cell, we did a predictions. We didn't actually. I actually did end up uploading the video after the pay-per-view was over, but I didn't see the pay-per-view, so it's not like we're doing a predictions for a show we already saw.
Ah, this again.
Huh?
Oh, don't even. Yeah, let's review Bad Blood. Let's review WrestleMania 1.
Let's put no prediction. No predictions.
Let's predict it.
I'm
What do you
picking
think's gonna
Piper
happen
to win.
at?
Huh?
What do you
I'm
think?
picking Piper to win.
I predict that at WrestleMania 1 somehow,
Oh,
some way, Hogan and Mr. T are gonna win in the main event against Piper and Paul
Cowboy
Orndorff.
Bob.
Do you think that's gonna happen?
No, I think Piper's gonna overcome the odds.
Yes. I don't know. We don't know.
His power's got a broken hand for God.
But anyhow, let's go over we're gonna go over predictions. We're gonna tally up the victory results. I don't know why I said victory. We're gonna tally up the results. I went 5-3. James went
Former
6.
champion, even though he never had his freaking belt. Thanks, Steve.
And well, because he couldn't even hand over the championship.
Or it's not his fault this time.
Yeah.
This time.
Oi. And then James, but James went 6-2.
Oh wow. What did I get wrong again?
You got
The pre-show round. I know was one of them.
and then you got the Dudley Boys wrong. So we'll talk about that though. And then Oi pretty much was immune because so it didn't matter if he won or lost because he couldn't predict because he beat him in NXT.
But the fact that I beat him in NXT, yet he predicts everything right on the pay-per-view, including, huh?
Not everything.
Oh, all right, never mind.
Well, yeah.
He predicted Del Rio.
Yeah.
I didn't think Del Rio would even come back. But
Yeah.
apparently he guessed it right.
But anyhow, so then Ken Tut, he went 7-1, so he won the whole thing.
Fans rejoice! I am the new champion.
So
And here's my belt.
no, you didn't even see that, James. Is it ruined already?
What?
Is it ruined? Because James didn't.
I didn't get to see it. Did he do
I
something?
adjusted my shorts.
Yeah.
Or my shorts.
And then
Why you do that?
Because it's a joke.
and then
No.
Steve went 5-2. I don't see how's that. You can't go 5-2 if there's 8 matches on the show. All right,
It
hold
doesn't matter.
on.
He still lost.
Yeah, Steve lost, but his predictions is he probably like 5-3 or 6-2, one of those.
You
two.
lost. That's
Chris Dodd went 6-2. He almost beat Steve. No, not Steve. Ken Tut, but then
tied.
and Jaron was disqualified because he didn't do predictions. If he didn't do predictions,
He was disqualified. What an asshole thing to say. He was disqualified. So
I even told him that too, and he's like, "Ah, it's fine."
Oh, it's fine.
New
Wow.
champ.
Still
So,
an
yeah.
asshole thing to
I
say.
want my belt.
So you want to keep this to remember that WWE gave you a birthday present?
They gave me a late birthday present. They gave me the title.
Yes.
You know,
So now, yeah, that's the tally predictions. It took us like 5 minutes when it should have taken us like 5 seconds to go over that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now on to the pay-per-view itself.
This was a fun show.
Oh yeah.
It was okay.
No, it was the best. It's been the best show since Mania.
Again.
I don't look at the
Second best of the
It was
year.
okay.
Okay, so starting with the kickoff, we have Renee Young, Booker T, Corey Graves, and Byron Saxton on the panel. He doesn't even say that anymore. It seems like ever since we brought that up, he doesn't say it anymore. Maybe he watched our
Maybe
show.
watched our show.
You know.
God damn it.
We ruined the good
Now it's
thing.
Rich
Wait,
Brennan's
wait.
catchphrase.
Oh yeah, now it's Rich
Wait,
Brennan's
wait,
catchphrase.
If we say all of the stupid things he said, maybe we'll stop saying that. Shucky ducky quack quack.
What else does he
Please
say?
don't.
Shucky ducky, quack, quack.
Actually,
My
5.
My fave 5.
Oh yeah, my fave 5.
It changes every 2 minutes.
It
Start-
really did, didn't it?
Yeah, it's like every time somebody turns heel or something. Oh, he's off my fave 5 now.
All right.
Anyhow, and on commentary for both the regular show and the kickoff, it was JBL, Michael Cole, and Jerry the Kinlaw.
Wow.
That was bad commentary team.
They are bad. They are really terrible.
Yeah.
The
I
show
don't
would have been better if it was,
On mute.
JR and Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Yep.
The show would have been better if it was Corey
90s
Graves.
lore.
The show would have been better with the NXT commentary team.
Yes.
They're not perfect, but they're better than
Well, at
WWE.
least when they had Rich Brennan there with JBL and Byron Saxton, that was actually a decent commentary team.
Okay.
But anyhow, first, so
I
John
don't-
Cena gets interviewed. I don't remember what he says because I was up for like 4 in the morning watching this, so I was like half asleep.
I
So
don't care.
I think he pretty much just said he's having his open challenge.
I'm having my open challenge still. I will.
No, he didn't.
And then,
he lost clean as a sheet.
And then Kevin Owens is
Okay,
outside.
one back.
Kevin Blowens.
Kevin Owens is outside having an interview, and he says that he's not into sports because
Okay.
sports are for people with simple minds. And then he points out the Magic. What's his name again? I don't watch because I don't watch.
He said Magic Jackson, but his name is actually Magic Johnson.
And he says that he's gonna destroy Ryback's hope. He destroys Ryback. He's gonna destroy Ryback's hope as becoming an Intercontinental Champion.
No, I think that was the joke, though.
Oh.
Because he says he doesn't care about sports.
Yeah.
So it makes sense if he doesn't get
And he
these.
says he's gonna like destroy Ryback's hope.
Just
and
like
become an
how
champion.
Magic Johnson's hope were crushed after the
Yeah.
edits.
Isn't that what he said pretty much?
Pretty much, I get it.
What?
Yeah, Michael Jack. Michael.
Oh, is this?
Michael Jordan got
Well, I
it.
don't watch.
No, not
sport-
Michael Jordan.
Well, I don't watch sports.
Magic
guys.
Johnson.
Well, guys, I don't watch sports because it's for the simple-minded. Like me and Kevin Owens agree with that. Actually, I don't. I'm joking, by the way.
Yeah.
Asshole.
Hey.
I watch
Hey, by the way,
UFC, dude. And he has a Sons of Belichick. He's part of the Sons of Belichick. What? Trying to diss his motorcycle.
Anyhow.
Don't rape him with your Belichick hand.
No, don't
right?
rape Undertaker's wife.
I have no comment on that.
Anyhow. We get the match. Do we get the kickoff match? It was Dolph Ziggler,
You
Cesaro.
really do look like Bill Belichick. Holy shit.
Flip this side on.
Yeah, you look like Bill Belichick.
We have to
2 + 2 equals fish.
Wow.
We have to get the job.
Equals snowflake.
2 + 2 equals snowflake.
Okay.
Anyhow, we get the match.
continue on.
So we get the kickoff match itself. It's Dolph Ziggler, Cesaro, and Neville versus Rusev, Sheamus, and King Barrett.
This is actually a pretty good match.
And the Cosmic Wasteland is outside, and Stardust.
Again, randomly, even though
Stardust
they're not
section.
wrestling at all.
Because Stardust is like they're setting up a feud between Stardust and Cesaro.
God
Yeah.
damn it.
Like I said, I like that they're trying not to go into it right away, but it just feels like you said, random as hell that they're out there.
It's random as hell that they're out there. Why are they
Okay.
out there? Why are they trying to start
I
a feud
actually
with
wanna
Cesaro?
know
Isn't
something.
Neville and him supposed to be a tag team?
I want to know
Yeah.
something.
What?
You two, because you guys are here. Why did you pick Rusev to win?
I picked Rusev
'Cause I liked the team up.
Sheamus and Barrett.
I like
Well,
all the team. I like
They
the
won
team
like the
up.
last 2 times.
Well, think about it for a second. If Vince is pissed at Rusev because of the freaking engagement, he's gonna plan to bury him.
Well, he didn't get pinned in the match, so
Well, that's the whole point, though. That's what I'm telling you guys.
well, I figured they would want to run.
That's why I picked the babyface team.
I didn't. To be honest with you, when this match was set up, I completely forgot that Rusev and Lana.
I thought the original match was. I thought the original match was supposed
No
to.
one cares anymore. It's just
I
like
thought the original match was supposed to be Orton and Ambrose.
Well, then
versus...
one got injured, and Hopper has like a family issue. So.
Okay. Well, wait.
By the way, he was at the show though. I just realized. Wasn't he at the show?
at the end of the show.
Yeah.
We'll
So.
get to that.
But
We'll
what
get
was
to
it?
that.
But we knew it was injured. So.
Yep, we'll get to that awesome.
But anyhow, the match itself wasn't bad. They get the
wait
heat.
a minute, I just realized Ambrose, except for that one segment, was not on the pay-per-view card.
Nope,
Yep. That's what we're saying.
it's not on the guard all.
James is gonna go on.
Relax, dude. Relax, dude. The show's still good.
Yeah, I know, but he's a great talent that we're wasting on.
He's gonna get a
Yeah.
new character. He's gonna turn heel on Roman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't want him to.
Yeah, I do.
I want. Why couldn't he have been face? Oh yeah, I forgot because you guys buried him.
No.
And didn't let him be himself.
No,
Ever.
no. You know
Because
what?
as soon as he was doing Stone Cold like this, oh well, you can't do that.
Oh yeah.
We got it. Bury him.
If I was
No.
to, I'd rather have Wayne's be heel and Ambrose be
I
face.
think I do.
You know, I like
Continue.
Ambrose
I don't
more.
even care. Continue.
Ambrose is a great talker, so that's why I'm having him being a heel. Because I can see the promos.
Yeah, but
They
Roman.
chose you over me because I'm not 6'6", I'm not 260, but I have more wrestling talent in my little finger than you have in your entire body.
Well, then Roman Reigns' storyline where I could come back and say, at least I win half my matches and you lose every match.
What are you talking about? Reigns has lost every match. You know how many matches he's actually
No,
won?
Ambrose has loses like every match he's in. Reigns at least wins matches.
You know what Reigns' his record is since Mania?
What?
You know how many pay-per-view matches he's won since Mania?
How many?
You're actually gonna be shocked on this. One.
Well, you
Including this show.
No.
Yeah, he's only won one pay-per-view match.
No,
since
he
Mania.
won Extreme.
Oh,
Rules,
Extreme Rules. So two.
and he won at the SummerSlam match.
Oh shit, I forgot about
And Royal Rumble.
What I
I
said
said since
WrestleMania.
post-Mania. But he loses all the time. He still loses all the freaking time on Raw.
Well, at least Ambrose can. You know,
That's what I'm saying. Ambrose turns heel. Because you know why? Ambrose is a better talker than Reigns.
Well, it makes more sense for Reigns to turn heel because he can say that the fans turned on him when he was about to beat Brock Lesnar for the title. There you go.
I don't care because they both good talents to shit.
Roman Reigns is not a good talent. I mean, Nash Teats is not a good freaking talent.
Nash Tista.
That's what I call him. That's what he is. He really is. That's what he really is, Nash Teats.
But anyhow, let's get to the actual show because
Yay.
we want it. If this is a good show, we're like shitting on it before we even get to
Let's
the
get to
shit.
the good shit.
But anyhow, let me just go over this match. The heels get the heat on Ziggler for a while, and then Cesaro gets in there, gets a hot tag, and
Basic 6-minute tag shit.
yeah, and then Neville beats Barrett with the Red Arrow, and then afterwards Cesaro points at Cosmic Wasteland. So they're teasing that feud. What do you think? You didn't see it, so
I didn't watch it. I don't watch the pre-show. I don't deal with that shit.
okay. Well, can you want to give like what does James Palomino watch? Give like a second point.
Beef did not watch.
Yeah, that was me. That's my line.
Okay. And then the Dudley Boys get like a Q&A, and they talk about since they got rid of Xavier Woods, they have an easier path to becoming tag team champions.
You know what would have been? You know what would have been better? I'm saying on the show again. You know what would have been better if they actually did this at the beginning? If they put Xavier Woods to a table, and then it's like, oh shit, we don't have our third man behind us.
That would have been better.
That would have been so much better. But it's like,
well, we know why we only like Xavier Woods wasn't there though. So.
Yeah, but like I'm just saying, like, don't you realize like if they put him to a table, like,
well, at least on SmackDown.
Well, yeah,
but then
that was the last show though. If they put him to a table, like say, like, not the week after the Boston show. Put Xavier Woods to a table, so that way he's out of commission for the pay-per-view. So that way it's like they have to think of a different way to win, which eventually they did.
Yeah,
we'll get to that. Okay.
So then we get the first match. I can't believe I'm about to say this. The first match on the show was John Cena's United States Title Open Challenge. I can't believe in 2015 John Cena's like opening a pay-per-view.
When was the last time Cena actually opened a pay-per-view?
I think in Judgment Day 2012 against JBL.
I didn't even think that. I forgot about that. Actually.
I think that's actually the last time he's open. But I mean, like, think about it.
He got to a main event match with John Laurinaitis.
Yeah.
Opening the show.
He got a main event match. No, actually, that's how low you can go.
In this match, of all things, we open the show.
But it's a 7 minutes. Okay, it was a 7-minute match.
And then Cena pretty much cuts the same promo we did on the kickoff. So.
Yep. And then we have it's like we're all anticipating. We're all happy. All of a sudden, you hear Swagger's music. I'm like,
no. I was like disappointed.
And then I see Zeb Coulter going. I was like, yay, Coulter's back. Yes. Or Dutch Mantel's back. And he's on the promo, and they
he's in like a little scooter too.
Yep. He needs to stay in the scooter forever.
Yeah. Is that actually legit or no?
No, I think it's storyline. So.
Okay.
And then we have
he cuts a promo talking about how
Cena. We need a guy who actually represents the nation, not the divides one.
So and do better things with the title.
Video, as he puts it, he brings him out. Everyone crowd pops.
I popped.
I was like, oh shit, Alberto Del Rio. I was like, oh. I was kind of disappointed with Alberto Del Rio because I didn't want him back in WWE because I preferred Alberto El Patron in the Lucha Underground. I'd rather see someone from NXT like Samoa Joe to come up. Can you picture Samoa Joe coming up with Zeb Coulter?
I know.
Freaking awesome.
That would be weird.
Okay, weirder than the fact that Del Rio's going with a man who basically wanted to deport him.
Yeah, I know. I thought that was weird too. Yeah.
And Joe's from America, so.
Yeah, and then
but he's Samoa.
Then
but he's not. Again, he may be Samoan, but he's from California.
But yeah, I agree with you. It didn't really make any sense that Del Rio was with them, but it's cool to see him back in WWE now. And now that they're all good now,
and now Del Rio is national hero because he actually won against Cena clean
as a sheet. Kicked him right in the head.
And
also, no near falls. No near falls. There was no AA. Cena didn't hit the AA. It was 7 minutes. Kick to the head. It's fine. It was fine for what it was. It kept the belt on Del Rio. Cena's gonna take some time off. Hopefully, to refresh him. And when he comes back, hopefully he'll be refreshed.
Did he end up getting a concussion, like kayfabe?
Kayfabe, probably a kayfabe concussion because he got kicked right in the head. Boom.
Yeah.
Because that gives Ziggler his concussion too.
Okay. So he got the concussion. Now I don't know why he's heel. This is why
Alberto Rios.
He should have been a face because he's a national hero now.
Well, he's in LA. He's in LA too, so
he's a national hero. He is now the only one to ever hold the United States Championship, a prestigious championship in the United States. Is that my dad? Oh, that's Mike.
We'll go answer and we'll continue.
Yes.
I'll make it quick.
Hello? Just head out there so we can talk.
What's up?
I can't say you. Enjoy this phone call.
Where are you? I party at the street. All right, when you get back, start working on characters. We need to get those done. Okay, seriously, get to work on them. All right, bye.
Okay.
Here we go. So, no, my thing is, Del Rio is now a national hero because he wins the prestigious title probably in all of America because it's U.S. belt and it's been held by so many legends in the sport. And I'm not talking about the past 3 years before seeing him get relevant again. And he has also won the AAA. He is also still the holder, as Alberto El Patron, of the AAA Mega Championship.
Triple A's lost Mystico and Alberto in the span of a couple weeks. That sucks.
No, he's still finishing up in his indie.
I know, but I'm saying that they're eventually gonna lose him.
Yeah, they're eventually losing him, but
Okay.
he's still got both belts as we speak right now. And
Yeah.
they're still. Rumor has it. I doubt it's actually true, but rumor has it they're like trying to work it out to where he can appear with both belts because it would be huge
It was
publicity wise.
It was a fine opener. Got the crowd into it because Del Rio. That's
In
Del
the
Rio.
match, though, you could totally see Cena calling spots.
Oh,
in
by
the
the way,
match.
shout out to the guy that said push John Cena on his side.
Yes!
I
I
laughed
laughed.
so hard. You see that in the background? Cena said push John Cena out the door. Boom.
Anyhow, good opening match. Del Rio, he pretty much buried him.
Yep.
Because the only offense Cena really got was his 5 moves of doom. So.
And then didn't he hit the kick at the head?
Yeah.
And then it was over.
And now every time,
Alberto del Kiko.
I'm not the only one that thought this though. Pissed that he hit the kick. Because now every time we see him hit that kick, JBL was gonna say, "That's the kick that won him a championship."
No, I'm happy because you know what? It came out of nowhere, puts the move over. It's
Yeah,
fun.
no, I'm saying like I like that, but now I have to hear JBL say that every time he
Screw
wins.
JBL. Next.
All right, now the authorities backstage, and I forget they were talking to someone, and then like Seth Rollins comes up and he wants to go over strategy for Kane, and then Corporate Kane comes up,
Hi,
and
how
they pretty
was
much
that?
tell Kane to go away. So.
Okay.
And then we get the first Hell in a Cell match of the night. I'll just run through we get Roman Reigns versus Bray Wyatt inside the Hell in a Cell match.
This match was good.
The only thing that I complained about was it was pretty much an Extreme Rules match with the Hell in a Cell over it. You gotta be
It was
honest with
good. There was we had tables.
Yeah.
We had kendo sticks.
me. Yep.
This was a great match to blow off the feud. One problem with it. There's one problem with it. It's actually not a problem with the match. It's how they were setting up towards the match.
What is it?
Roman and Bray.
Yeah.
There's one problem. It's the same one I keep having over and over again because they face each other every week. So I've already seen the match so many times.
Yes.
So I would have said like you just keep them away from each other. That's how you build up the match the most. So
And even if you were going to build it up like that, it should have been a last man standing affair.
it's still a good match.
It's still a good match, but
Yeah.
why not last man standing?
But yeah,
Especially with all the weapons you use.
Blow off feud.
Reigns,
They're setting up Reigns for the title picture,
yeah.
and they're setting up and Bray. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
If that's the reason why they had a Hell in a Cell match between the two, then that's a stupid reason.
And
they
Reigns,
blew off the feud. That's what they did.
Well, they blew off the feud, but there was nowhere near a Hell in a Cell match.
no, I agree with James.
Taker and Lesnar at least was built up to be Hell in a Cell material.
I'll get to that too.
Reigns
And
and
then,
Wyatt was fucking no.
It's fine. 'Cause
I like
they're
the
building
last
up.
man
They're building up.
standing.
They're building up for the past 5 months, and now the whole feud. The feud is over. It's done with, and now they're moving on to different.
I even like I said, I like the table spots when Wyatt put him through the table.
Yep.
And then Reigns spearing him,
to a table.
and then when they put like the kendo stick like in between the cell and
Yep.
Wayne, and then like when they did it with the chair, that looked kind of lame when they did it with the chair. I have to
Yeah.
say.
All right. Next up.
And Reigns wins with a spear, so
Yeah, with Reigns. It's fine.
yeah.
It was fine. It was.
And near falls. Wyatt had the sister Abigail near fall there.
I thought it was good. I really love this match. I thought it was
Yeah.
good. Next.
Kofi Kingston and Big E defending the tag titles against the Dudley
Let's
Boys.
not talk about this.
Well, you can't. I want to talk about this.
I don't.
Too bad.
Stupid.
Too bad.
Stupid. They.
The Dudley should have won.
I'm sorry.
No, they
Dudley
shouldn't.
should've- Yes, they should have.
No, they shouldn't. You know why? Because this is a hot act. The New Day's a
No,
hot
it's
act.
not because
You
of
know
that.
what? It would still be a hot act because you know what you do? Have the Dudleys win at the Hell in a Cell,
Yeah.
and then at TLC, in their specialty, have the Dudleys lose to the New Day because then that would be more impressive than what they did here.
Yeah,
I'm
I agree.
sorry. That's just a fact. It's better booking. It gets them more over as legitimate athletes, and they're already over entertainers. So you want to get them over as a whole, do that. But no, because they're fucking stupid.
And then
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to like rant on like your opinion. I know the match was all right.
Yeah.
But
Well,
I mean,
there's a
the
few-
fact that let's be honest. In real life, you botch moves, you botch punches and shit. You're gonna get your ass knocked out. So in booking sense, they should have just changed it on the fly, and they should have lost. I mean, I'm sorry.
The Dudleys
They
did lose.
botched bad. They botched bad.
The Dudleys did.
They don't botch often at all. I don't think they botched at all in the past 20, but this time they botched. It was pretty bad. So
They botched before, but like everyone has their hiccups in. I don't know what the hell they're doing with that leg drop.
Yeah, that was
Go.
bad.
Okay,
I
I
could
like
have easily broke a man's neck. I'm just saying that.
Yeah.
I like the tribute to Eddie when was it Kofi that hit the trombone on the ground, threw it to Buddy Ray and fell on the ground. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
hit me. He's like, oh, tribute to Eddie, yes.
And
And,
then,
and the referee went to go ring the bell,
And he's
and I
like,
thought like, if they had rang the bell with it, I would have hated this match, but he didn't. Because they didn't screw us out the belt, and then Big E hits it from behind. I don't mind because
But everything.
they didn't win clean. What was that? The Dudleys
No.
didn't lose clean.
No.
So they have set up for another match.
No, but it's the same. It's the same format.
It
though.
is.
Who freaking? Okay, you know what? I don't freaking care.
But aren't you the one that always talks about how it's Groundhog Day booking?
Yeah, it is.
Groundhog Day
It's
booking. Okay, you're getting Groundhog Day booking if they lost by disqualification, but they didn't. The New Day actually won.
No, but there's really no excuse now for them to get a rematch because they didn't have Xavier Woods out there. And
Yes,
no,
there is.
So
Yes,
what
there is because they hit.
So what are they gonna do? Just say that? Oh yeah, he hit me with a trombone. Rematch.
Yeah, that's
That's like,
It's not.
No, the
They're
Dudleys-
fine. Do the Dudleys.
they're not gonna do it. They're not gonna do it.
I mean, because the Dudleys.
they're not gonna.
I'll say it. I'll say it now, and I'll say it again. Even though they won as many titles as it did, by the end of their run, I don't think they ever got a fair shake in WWE. I really don't. And especially considering the fact that, if they should have at least won the tag team titles one more time, and lead up to a Bully Ray turn or Bubba Ray turn. I'm sorry, I'm going back to TNA because that's what they did in TNA. They had them win one more title,
yeah.
and then they dropped the Motor City Machine Guns in their specialty. So
They could
Wait,
have.
it's so much better booking. Yeah.
Wait, no. You're getting this wrong. When you're talking about when the Bully turned out Devon, the Machine Guns were champions going into that match,
No,
yeah.
but then
and it was a regular match,
Oh.
and the Machine Guns won because Chris Sabin kicked out of the 3D.
Yes, but that would have.
And then the next Thursday, Bully Ray turned, and it was big. And then they didn't really follow up on it. Then they dropped the ball on that
Well, yeah, but
epically.
But the WWE win. That's why.
Here's-
That's why in long-term booking they should have had them win tonight.
yeah.
Have their
Here's-
tag
that
team
night.
title, and then they have 2 more matches with the New Day, and then they completely lose them.
Well, they don't even have to have the second.
That
don't
causes
even
a
have to
turn
have-
at Royal Rumble.
They don't even have to have 2 more matches. They can have like a tag team traditional Survivor Series.
No,
match. They don't have
here's
to
one thing
rematch
they're gonna
that.
do. They're setting up a tag team tournament. The Dudleys will win at Survivor Series. They'll set up a tag. They'll pin. Let's say they pin Big E. How about that? They pin Big E, hit the 3D on Big E. They win at Survivor Series in the tag team special, which means they get a match at TLC tables match in which the New Day, the New Day win, the Dudleys don't have any more tag team title shots. If the Dudleys win, then they win the titles. And have the New Day win over the Dudley Boys. Have the Dudley Boys put the new team over the new Hot Act over, and you have new stars. There. How does that sound?
I wouldn't complain much if they did that, but they're not going to do that. though.
And they wouldn't.
This is that you
They
gotta.
wouldn't do that. They wouldn't do that.
How's that sound though for
It sounds good.
Yeah,
I like that,
but
they're not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Okay, tribute to Eddie.
This was a good match. I just didn't like the finish.
Yeah. It was
The
a
finish
good-
was fine with me because again, they're
Except
currently
for-
the best
Except
tag.
for a botched leg drop backbreaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was more in the Dudleys than it was. I think Devon forgot what he was supposed to do. He was like,
Like zoned out or something.
shit, I forgot what I was supposed to do.
Yeah.
Everyone has those moments. Everyone has those mental gaps
Yeah,
every once
yeah.
in a while. Even the best.
I don't even know. Who did they try to? Did they try to do it on Kofi? Right?
Yeah, they tried to do it on Kofi, and then I think Devon tried to do a leg drop. It's like
Yeah.
everyone in the business has a mental gap at least once.
Yeah.
If you look at some of the best workers, they still screw up every once in a
Yeah.
while. Okay.
Alright, next match. Charlotte defending the Divas title against Nikki Bella. I gotta say, Nikki Bella's best match.
It is.
Oh yeah.
It is their best match.
What a match.
There's still some
Not
spots
an
that are
NXT
bad.
caliber, but a good match.
If you want a good women's match, target her body part.
Yes, and that's what she did. She pretty much targets the back, and then Charlotte makes a
And
comeback.
here's the deal, though, and I will say this right now for anybody who wants to say Nikki is an okay wrestler and she deserves to be what she is.
And
Okay. Just because this is her best match
Yeah.
doesn't mean she's good, okay? Alright, it doesn't. Okay, because with Sasha, if she did that move to Sasha on the top rope that she did, wouldn't have been botched. Nikki Bella botched here.
Yeah.
She botched a lot of times.
Yeah.
Okay? The only reason why it was good is the offense she was putting on and the selling
Yeah.
of the moves.
Charlotte
So.
did have like a couple of bad spots, like
That figure 4 at the end wasn't good.
oh
it
no,
wasn't her fault.
it was a botch.
Nikki.
It was a botch figure 4, which turned to a botch figure 8.
Yeah.
I didn't like the fact how like no selling the back, did
Yes.
natural selection on that one.
No, she did sell it though when she tried to put it in.
The first time, but the second time, nope, no selling. I'd say
especially too after she got like Alabama slammed on the apron.
hit the natural selection. The other thing, they're in the
The
corner.
sell was pretty bad. What's being
They're-
said.
Yeah, they're in the corner,
So
and Charlotte's hitting the
basically, the reason why Nikki's on top is because she sleeps with the top star in the company, and the reason why Charlotte is on top is because of the she's daughter to the greatest, or one of the greatest wrestlers who ever lived. That's
Yeah.
why. That's what it is, and it's
If I may-
bullshit.
If I may continue here, that was what I was talking about.
Yeah, go ahead.
Nikki was in the corner. Charlotte's doing the punches. Those are terrible punches.
Yeah.
Those were terrible. Like
Terrible.
terrible. They're terrible. They're Charlotte's probably
And
terrible.
then,
terrible.
At first, when Charlotte when they did that move off the top with Charlotte, I don't know if I didn't know what that was at first. So
It was a good match.
yeah.
Afterwards, bullshit. I fast forwarded to the
Yeah, Paige and Becky Lynch come out
They
congratulating.
tried to race to see. He was like, I was like, oh fuck, not again.
And they try to do some extension like with Paige
Paige
without.
is making me the face of now. She's heel again.
Yeah.
She's probably gonna turn face again. Then she's gonna go back to being a heel. Or she's gonna
for
go.
God's sakes, big.
Or
Go
guess what?
Big Show's
She's gonna go heel right now for the rest of her deal. But here's the deal. Either way, I don't care because you've already dropped the ball.
Yeah.
Big Show doesn't turn this many times. For God's sakes, I can.
Yeah.
Crap. Yeah, no. Don't
You know
I
who
heard
flips?
Big-
You know who flips more than Paige?
Big Show.
No, a coin.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I
I think. But
By the way, I
anyhow,
have to leave
didn't-
early, so this is probably my ride out of here.
Okay.
By the
So
way,
just
didn't
be
Big Show didn't Big Show turn
Hello?
face this week?
So really.
2 minutes. 10 minutes. All right. All right.
Me?
Not bad. What? Yes. All right, bye. All right. So I have 10 minutes, so let's go.
Okay. Good match.
Yep.
Roman Reigns is backstage. Dean Ambrose comes out and says they're gonna go celebrate. And
Which
then the
means they're
feud's all
gonna
over.
get some women.
Yes.
Yes.
And then we get
I helped them out by the way.
good job.
I have the
Dad
numbers.
ass.
I have the numbers. I send them the best locations in Los Angeles.
Oh yeah. And then we get Seth Rollins defending the world title against Demon Kane, and if Demon Kane loses, Corporate Kane will be fired as the director of
all right.
This match sucked.
It wasn't. All right.
No,
it
it
was
wasn't
getting. The thing is,
it sucked.
it was getting good. Right up until the botch table spot. Well,
Yeah.
It wasn't really botch. All right. So
It was botched because
so-
Kane hit the table.
for
Yeah.
everybody to say, well, they shouldn't put a 50-year-old in that's made creative decision. Okay, that may be true, but shut the fuck up. I'm actually defending creative here. Not their fault. It's Kane's fault for calling the spot, and same with Sting. What idiots think that it's a good idea, first off, at the race to be put through the table?
Yeah.
Second off, in Kane's case, the leverage that Seth Rollins did not have to try and place him through the table with the powerbomb. Kane, you're an idiot. That was your own fault, okay? Do not call the spot. Don't go anywhere near the tables if
Yes.
you don't have enough leverage. That was stupid. Because first off, it didn't even look like it hurt kayfabe-like because the table basically, it didn't even break it. It just
No.
fell over.
Yeah.
Second off, I'm pretty sure in non-kayfabe turns, when you did land on the table, it hurt your effing back. So you had to end the match and go home with win pedigree. So,
Yeah. Because originally it was supposed to
Just
be.
saying.
He won with one pedigree. Seth wrong. The right guy won.
Everybody wants to call it the toilet break match, and yeah, that may be true. But I think the real toilet break match was supposed to be Kevin Owens and Ryback because they don't care about Kevin Owens. So there you go with that. This was not supposed to be the toilet break match. It just ended up being that way because Kane effed up.
It was a good. No, it was an 8 minutes. I'll put it like this. It was an 8 minute snore fest with the right guy won. He hit him with one pedigree, pinned him clean in the middle of the ring.
Yeah.
So there's a positive in that.
Yeah, but I mean,
At least Rollins is starting to win clean.
Kane, with all the build-up they had for him,
What
I mean,
build-up? It was the same
they
thing
should have
week
had
after
like
week
it
after
should have
week.
been like at least like 2 pedigrees to put him down. In my
Like I said before, if you want to put the move over, you have to pin him once clean. You want to make Seth. You want to make Seth.
Yeah, but this is Kane. He was supposed to be like the demon, unstoppable force. So.
I love how like the whole point is like Kane is supposed to be this demonic evil guy, and Seth is afraid of, and Seth goes right at him at the beginning of the match.
Yeah, it was fine.
But anyway, let me put it this.
Hey, you got to win cleanly. Actually, it was actually really cool that they didn't book him like a
Yeah.
prissy bitch.
And he won. The match was good up until the table box.
Yeah, no, it was still. I thought it was still boring. I thought it was very.
Yeah, but it's
like,
Kane.
monotonous.
I will say this, Kane.
It was a 2-star match.
Despite this botch, I gotta tell you,
You're fat.
Wow, it was
Wow.
random.
That's not what I was gonna say at all, but okay.
But I'm serious. He is.
No, I know he is.
He
but
is so fat.
So is Taker. Anyway, I will say this though, for a guy, I think more than anyone, even the Big Show, he has been in the main event picture so many times through so many decades, and I don't think there will be ever anyone that can ever duplicate that. I think that's something that Kane has to be accomplished by, because his retirement's coming up, let's be honest.
Yeah, he's probably
And-
retiring at WrestleMania.
I mean, he's got a lot to be proud of, even though he never won a championship for longer than a day, or
He did.
8 days, whatever the case was.
No, he did.
Well, I mean,
He won the
besides
world
title. I'm talking about WWE.
yeah.
because we
Do you
don't
thank
count
Vince
it.
Russo for that?
Kane,
Um,
I think Kane's one of the most underrated wrestlers, probably.
Who's had more 2-star matches than Kane?
No, I know that, but I'm saying like just the fact that he's been in the
The
main
best
event
Kane
picture
matches.
more than anybody, and the fact that he's never gets injured,
Like,
and
yeah.
this is like the one time I think in forever he's gotten like a really weird back injury.
Like I said before, especially with Kane, the problem with Kane, in the storyline for that matter, even though we praised it on the show because we think it's hilarious, but it's the same thing over and over and over again. Like I said before, like,
Yeah,
when I talk about Groundhog Day booking, this is what I mean. Like what happens every week on Raw? Well, Seth goes in the authority's office, sees Corporate Kane. Corporate Kane is a smiling doofus.
But
He
it was-
beats up. He runs
No,
down.
I
Corporate
get
Kane,
that, I get that, but
He runs down Corporate Kane, beats him up, and then eventually Demon Kane comes out and destroys Seth.
but the fact is,
That's the same thing.
but besides that fact, I'm saying just in general for Kane.
Yeah.
I mean, for him to be in the main event scene this many times throughout this many decades is insurmountable. I don't
he's
think
been-
anybody can take that away.
He's been in the business for so long too.
Yeah.
Like it's not just Kane. When he was Isaac Yankovic, when he was Fake Diesel, when he was in WC. Before that, when he was in WCW.
All right, so
So yeah.
I thought this was a very this
It was an alright match. I
It was a
actually
bad-
I'll say it was an alright match.
It was a
because
bad match,
I wasn't
but it's
expecting. I wasn't
still
expecting like a
except for the
5-star
parts.
worthy match.
It wasn't
because-
5-star worthy.
Yeah.
Oh hell no! This
But-
thing was this.
but
was-
anyway,
it was a
yes.
minus star.
Who
Wars.
cares?
It was a-
Continue. We know Ryback, Kevin Owens, the Intercontinental title. Thank God Owens win clean, and he actually won with the pop-up powerbomb, one pop-up powerbomb, and then thank you God.
This
Yeah.
was Ryback.
This is atrocious.
This was
And
Ryback's fault.
This is the thing. I always try to get behind you, Ryback. I really do. But holy shit, you suck in the ring. You are awful in the ring. You just. I'm sorry, but. If
Yeah.
it was me, I'd try to break the news gently to you, dude, because you're a nice dude, but you gotta
He
go.
seems like a nice
got,
guy,
you
but
got to go. You don't cut it. You don't cut
No.
it right now in the generation. Right now, even though they're probably trying to bury him with this, they have the Intercontinental title on Owens. They have the WWE title on Rollins. They have the Divas champion with Divas champion being Charlotte. They got the New Day as tag team champions. Right now, they're the more contenders with the Dudleys. For right now, is Roman Reigns competing with Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns can move like 10 times more than you can do.
Yeah.
you know what the weird thing
It's
is? He's
really
facing off
bad.
against Kevin Owens, and There's one point in the match where Owens is on his back and he's breathing, and it's like I looked at him and was like, oh my god, he's getting fatter by the second.
Well, no, it's not because he's fat.
No,
And
that's
why.
not-
And this is where I don't know how he made it because he's a liability. He has asthma.
Yeah.
How? I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, good for you. You lived out your dream. No one can take that away from you. But
Guys are
you're a liability. Really, like if you died in the ring because of an asthma attack, if I was running the company, I'd be liable for that. That doesn't seem like it makes any logical sense. I mean, we don't want to take you away from your dream at all, but at the same time, like, we don't want the liability issues to happen. And it looks like it's happened so many times. I mean, I could call so many bad matches that you've had just from having bad breathing problems alone.
He still has better cardio.
Mark Henry, the infamous one being you and Mark Henry at 29.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Oh, Ryback. I thought you were talking about.
It was Ryback. It was Ryback. I'm talking about Ryback.
Oh, I was talking about Kevin Owens. Is that the?
No, not Kevin Owens. No, not Kevin Owens.
Yeah, you the way you're talking, like you're making it seem like you're
Yeah.
talking about Kevin Owens. Like, what
But
the
any-
fuck are you talking about?
But anyhow, pretty much this was a match you go on the toilet for.
It wasn't a toilet.
No, Ryback.
This was a
you
minus.
know what it is? Ryback did more botches than Owens.
It was a minus. I'd say it's a minus star.
Worst match.
Minus 1 star.
Minus 1 star, but it still had a redeeming quality that Owens won clean. It was short.
No. Here's what I hated too, though, was Owens looked like such a bitch at the match. Maybe it's because Ryback kept botched.
Alright, hey, I gotta go.
Bye. Say bye to give you quick thoughts on Taker and Lesnar. Just quick thoughts. We'll go. Okay.
Alright. Alright, yeah, well, they're probably doing stuff. Alright, bye. Okay, so my quick thoughts on Lesnar and Taker. You guys can review NXT without me, it's whatever. I will say this right now. I personally didn't like the match,
Okay.
especially considering the fact that if you actually look in the history, it just tarnishes a good match they had in 02
I
and
can
so
agree with that.
that's just me. And glad that Lesnar won clean. Did not like the ending of the show at all. I liked the attack and the way it was executed. I just didn't like the fact the attack happened in the first place. We've already seen this feud. The only good thing that can come out of this is they have a 4-on-4 Survivor Series match featuring Kane, Undertaker, Dean Ambrose, since Reigns is in the title picture now, Randy Orton versus the entire Wyatt family. That's the only way I can see it paying off. That's my thoughts on that. There you go.
Bye.
See ya.
Hey, James.
Sorry you have to leave the show.
It's okay. I
You can
won't
carry
go
the show
home.
without you, buddy.
Yeah. Oh, thanks. Wow, dickhead.
What did you say?
I say we can carry this.
Thanks. Wow. I'll say that about you guys, but you say that about me.
Alright.
Man.
Bye.
Bye.
So wait, you should try to stay Friday though if we review Bad Blood, because then you have to.
Yeah, we'll do the show at 12 at that point, because
Okay.
we're doing the show early anyway, because I want to go home early.
Okay.
I got a Halloween party to go to.
Okay, next.
Alright, see ya.
Alright.
So
So let's actually in depth go into this match. So we just talked Lesnar versus. I actually skipped Lesnar's entrance, or did he just come out? And then
he just came out. He does his usual.
Okay. But I liked it. Did you like it?
I enjoyed this match.
Yes.
It was by far the best match they've had
This year.
since Lesnar returned.
Yes.
Since Lesnar returned, this is like
The beginning is as they just have like a face off and Taker does the little blow thing, and then
the thing is with this match, it was a slow burn,
yeah.
and then once Lesnar got busted open,
Oh yeah.
which he did himself. Let's be honest here, he did himself because Lesnar threw him very lightly into the post.
Yes.
And Lesnar,
Yeah.
boom.
And then
Vince was freaking out backstage.
Yeah.
Said, get a doctor, get a
No,
doctor.
it makes sense though to do that though because the story required for blood, I think.
Yeah, but Vince Vince fined $100,000 last time someone blood.
Yeah.
Which is about a month's pay for Lesnar.
Yeah. So that's fine for Lesnar. So I mean, it's not like he cares.
No.
And then a lot
It
of
added a lot of
this is-
drama to the match.
and a lot of uses to the Hell in a Cell. And then
I like how
the chair shots Lesnar was hit like the one in the jaw he did on Taker.
Yeah.
You just see. That
Yeah,
was
the one, especially at the point where he flipped out and he's ripping the ring apart, and you're thinking, "Oh shit, Undertaker is dead meat."
Yeah.
No.
Also too when like he was just, when the dog is fighting, he just chucks the dog. I missed that, so I actually had.
Oh, so like the dog just
Like,
like
yeah,
the dog
the
just
replay.
cleaning off his blood, and he's like, "You get this motherfucker."
And then he hits 2 F5s, Lesnar kicks out, and then he tears up the ring.
Yeah, it gets so freaking frustrating. Flips up the ring. He's like, "I'm gonna kill this fucker." Taker sits up, hit the tombstone. If
The chokeslam tombstone.
Yeah, unfortunately, the camera angle made it look like Lesnar's head did not hit the mat.
Yeah.
I wish they got a better camera angle of that. But Lesnar kicks out, hits the F5. Taker, he wins clean.
Yeah.
He's bleeding like a stuffed pig.
And he low blowed him too, so.
Yep. By the way, that was a fuck you moment to Taker.
Yeah.
We freaking low blowed him. Revenge for the last 2 times.
Oh yeah, great match.
I thought it was awesome. And then Taker's getting up and they're fans chanting, "Thank you, Taker."
And we think he's gonna get like a send off.
Yep, and he's like, also, by the way, Taker, stop wearing your hat. Please. You keep getting the hat mark every single time.
Yeah, I noticed that. No more
So,
hats.
the Wyatt family got out, they attacked, they carried him off, and then they made straight to, oh man, you just made a top star
Yeah.
in Bray Wyatt.
Well, I just didn't think they made any sense to do this because one, he was just put through tables earlier in a Hell in a Cell match, and all of a sudden he's walking out not selling the injuries.
I don't care.
All right, but the whole Wyatt family come out. They
Whole
pretty
Wyatt
much
family.
destroy Taker.
And they carried it to the back.
Yeah.
They did the same thing to Kane. Sorry, guys.
It's okay.
They did the same thing to Kane. They brought him backstage too.
So I wonder what they're gonna.
So at Survivor Series, if Sting's up to it, it should be him. It should be Taker, Kane, Lesnar, and Sting versus the Wyatts.
That would be. I don't think they should do Lesnar.
They can replace him with Dean. How about that? Replace him with Dean.
Because if you do Lesnar, then it
And
would
then
be
at
like
the end,
squash.
do you know what you do at the end? We have a
Stare down with Taker and Sting.
yeah. How about this? Taker cost Sting the match.
That'd be cool.
Stinger, yeah, he cost Sting the match,
Or
and
vice-
Sting,
you
and then
do
Sting,
vice versa.
no, both. Sting gets cost the match by Undertaker. Taker, like, it's like, you're not taking the credit for this. Hits him with a low blow, and Sting gets pinned, and then later on in the match, lights go out.
Yeah.
Then you see Sting with the baseball bat pointing at Taker, hits him in the back, and then Bray Wyatt pins him,
Yeah.
and then Wyatt wins, and then Wyatt's just like, like scary off, and Sting's looking at him, points the bat at Taker, and then he grabs a mic and saying, "You made WrestleMania 32. Winner takes all. Loser is done."
Even though they'll both be done probably.
Yeah,
So.
drops the mic.
And obviously, I think.
And what I mean by winners take all, winner has all the glory, I guess, at WrestleMania.
So Taker would win then because.
Yeah.
Why
It's his
would-
home run.
That and it's his West. Like, why would Sting win that? Because.
Why would Sting win that? Because you know why? He's in WWE. Why does Sting win that?
Yeah,
But, yep, so that's how I think it should go down.
that'd be cool. But yeah, I did like the Wyatt family. I mean, I just.
I don't know what the
think
hell. James is like Mr. Negative.
Yeah, I know it. I mean, I agree with some of his opinions, but
Some of them, but like,
he's very negative. Though.
he's very negative. We need some
Uh,
positivity in this.
But yeah, I agree with some of his points where they did the,
Like the fact that they did the feud before. Well, I heard like something like this is like his revenge for what happened at Mania. How about that? I think like that's the reason why. It's
maybe yeah, and then
like, I waited for the perfect opportunity
or
to
Taker.
come out to take you out,
Yeah,
and I did. This time I have my army behind me. You can't beat me. I beat you.
and then they have Take, and also too like. I figured they would try to find a way to use Taker, so I really know how else.
That's probably gonna happen at Survivor Series is a 6-on-6.
Because they're having like a 25-year celebration. Of Taker.
Yep.
That's why also what I actually do think the Taker's team's gonna win because it's his celebration. I don't think he would lose on the celebration.
No, I would rather him lose and put the new talent over. That's just my opinion. This is one.
But overall, pretty good pay-per-view.
Oh, it was a really fun show. It
Yeah.
was the best pay-per-view since Mania.
I don't agree with that, but
I agree. I of course I agree because I'm the one that said it.
yeah.
But seriously, like, because Extreme Rules wasn't really that good. Payback
No.
was not that good either.
that was pretty good. But
It was okay.
Yeah, it was okay.
It was okay. Elimination Chamber sucked.
I liked him.
You know it sucked.
And then,
Even with the
Money in the
Owen
Bank was average.
Yeah.
SummerSlam was good, but
It was good, not great.
I think it was-
Battleground was bad at the end. Battleground sucked at the end.
I forgot about that pay-per-view. So
Night of
Champions.
Yeah.
So
It was meh.
and then the MSG show was okay.
No, the MSG show sucked.
It
It sucked.
Well, it's opinions, buddy. So
Yeah, but my opinion's right. It sucked.
what?
My opinion's right. It sucked.
And then obviously Hell in a Cell. That was
a
a fun show.
Yep.
So
It's the second best pay-per-view this year because let's see what else happened. Royal Rumble sucked and the Fastlane was okay.
yeah.
So it was this is actually the first review I can say for WWE. Besides the NXT specials,
Well, yeah.
was good.
Mainstream WWE.
It was good.
So
I'll give it a
The only
solid 8.
the only dud things on the show was, my opinion,
Yeah.
New Day was the tag match because the wait ended.
I gave you my opinion on that. And do you think that my idea would be a better idea than having the Dudleys win and then like?
Well,
Because in my opinion, it's
if
like
they do that,
I would think that would stunt their growth.
yeah. If they
I
do
thought that would
that,
stunt the New Day. Like they'll stop running.
it'd be better than the Dudleys winning. But if they don't
They probably are
if they
going to
don't
do that.
follow, if they don't follow through with it, then it sucks.
That's probably what it's going to do. It's going to be they're probably going to get like
Tag team. They'll probably do the same thing for the Dusty Classic.
Okay, here. How about this one? Here's what I think it should be. So obviously they're gonna have the New Day.
Yeah.
It should be the New Day, and okay, I gotta think of 2 more people here. We'll do.
And the
Let's do.
Primetime players.
No, and the Ascension. We'll do in the Stardust and the Ascension versus the Dudleys, Cesaro,
And Neville. Because he's the kind of win with Cesaro anyway.
Neville,
Oh yeah.
and Ziggler.
Yeah.
There. How about that? 6 on 6.
Yeah, and then.
Wait, no, I'm missing one. We'll put
I don't know.
what else we put in that thing?
We'll put
We can put
Ryback.
we'll put Ryback there. Even though he sucks, but
Yeah.
we'll put Ryback there. Even though it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. I mean, we can't really think of it. We can't
really think of it. We'll think of it later.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, better idea. Better idea. We'll have the prime players, Ziggler and Cesaro.
Dragons or
No, Cesaro. It'll be okay. Let's do this. The Dudleys, primetime players, Cesaro, and Ziggler
yeah.
versus the New Day, which is 3 people,
Yes. And
and the Cosmic Wasteland. That's 6 on
that
6.
works.
There you go.
But yeah.
Perfect.
And then Kevin Owens Ryback, and then the world title match were
Oh, Kevin Owens and Ryback sucked. The
Yeah.
only thing good about that is the fact that Owens won clean,
yes.
and it was short.
So yeah, pretty fun
But
pay-per-view.
it was a fun pay. I love the show.
Alright, so
I love
now
the
you
show
wanna
and-
save the notes so you can remember the show forever.
I remember the show that I won my first Wrestling Predictions Championship, and I'll be the first one to successfully defend his championship.
Yeah, and then you get to pick your opponent.
Yep.
At NXT if you would.
I'll probably just pick it out of a hat.
Really?
Yeah, I'll probably do that. I'll pick it out
We
of a hat.
might need. By the way, we might need
My hat.
for Friday
Okay.
for when we pick new pay-per-view.
I have 2 hats. We can do that.
So now and years too. Yeah, I forgot
Yep.
about that. All right, now on to NXT from last week.
Yeah.
It happened on a. Well, it just no. It took place because it just
It took
happened.
place, and it just happened. It
Uh,
took place.
It took place on October 21st, 2015.
Back
We
when I was
had-
18.
Huh?
Back when I was 18.
So what did I say?
No, I'm saying back when I was 18. Because I'm 19 now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So we had Rich Brennan, Corey Graves, and Byron Saxon on commentary, and we have
Or
a
still better than the kind of WWE commentary.
yes. We have
I love
Asuka
Mark.
versus Billy Kay. Asuka like completely destroys it. Was an enhancement match.
I love Asuka.
Oh yeah, great stuff.
Her
Billy
versus
Kay.
Bayley.
Actually, Billy Kay cut like a little promo and one of those little video promos they do.
She ain't bad.
Yeah, I think she can definitely improve if
Yeah.
you know. Right now she's just kind of a jobber right
Green.
now.
She's got green.
So, and then they do a video package on Baron Corbin because of how dominant he is. Because they're building him up for a match with Rhino, which I like that they did that.
Corbin sucks. Corbin sucks. He does.
Yes.
He's very green.
And then we get Tyler Breeze backstage, and he says that he cost Samoa Joe #1 contendership because if he can't be #1 contender, then Samoa Joe can't. Now they're gonna have a match.
He
Next
can't
week.
beat him. No one can. All right, we get Tyler and Samoa Joe.
That's actually gonna be a great match.
It is gonna be a great match.
And I wish they would wait but to do a little bit longer. But I think Tyler Breeze is leaving the.
He is. He debuted at SmackDown.
Well, yeah, I already know that because I saw that. So they're probably doing it really. They're probably trying to get it out of the way quick, so that way he can go up and do his thing on the main roster. And then we had Enzo Amore and Colin Cassidy with Carmelo inside versus the Mechanics. And James, if you're probably not watching this, but when you get a chance to watch it, it's the Mechanics, not the Titanics.
Exactly. We're gonna drill this joke into the ground.
I'm probably making this old already. But
I think it was old the first couple times we did it.
But you gotta make sure he knows.
Yeah, you know.
And then
I like a lot of people don't like the Mechanics. I do because they're classic heel.
However, I mean everyone probably knows they already won the tag. I don't think they should have won the tag title so soon though.
I don't mind it because quite frankly there's only 2 heel tag teams.
Yeah, I know.
And that's the problem. I think they're just gonna.
I think they should have waited a little bit longer though. So.
Well, they don't have any heel tag teams because Chad Gable and Jordan just turned face.
Oh yeah.
By accident. By accident.
Yeah. So.
But so that. But I know. But I like the Mechanics. You know why? They don't do any. They don't do high spots. They do stops. They do punches.
And they're like a nice old school tag.
They are an old school skill tag team. But you know what? That's fine.
Yeah.
It gets the job done.
Don't be a Booker T now.
Oh, you jumped done.
No, but yeah, I don't think they should have won the tag title so soon. Maybe like wait a couple. Maybe they should have built it up for a couple of weeks. But
I don't mind
everyone's saying though that they went from jobbers to tag team champions like Blake and Murphy. That's not at all what happened because Blake and Murphy were like literally
they're really terrible. They're terrible.
No, but they were literally like 2 weeks ago jobbers, and then 2 weeks they were like tag team champions.
Yeah, but at least the Mechanics were actually in the semifinals.
Yeah, so at least they weren't jobbers.
Yeah,
and they did pin the tag team champions.
They did pin them. They did eliminate them. So you know what? That's fine.
Yeah.
You know what? They don't have any any other heel tag teams, which is a problem. But they're probably holding the titles for Jordan and Gable to win.
Either them or.
I don't.
They felt because
Enzo and Cass.
I think they need to get a tag.
I don't want Enzo and Cass to be champions actually.
Oh really?
Even though yes, they are funny and everything, but the shtick kind of got old. I moved on to a new tag team. That's Chad Gable and Jason Jordan. Bring in Angle as their manager.
Who?
Angle.
Oh yeah, Kurt Angle.
Bring in Kurt.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I'd love that.
And then he could work for WWE without having to wrestle and all that stuff.
Exactly.
But yeah, so I want them to do the Mechanics versus Jason and Jordan.
Gable
and Jordan.
Because quite frankly, because Enzo and Cass, their stick is kind of getting old.
I don't think it's getting old. But
it is. It's like the New Age Outlaws.
I mean, it's probably getting a little bit old, but
if I can. I have to recite the entire thing. I can do sing along with them.
Yeah.
No, Chad Gable at least is entertaining. He's entertaining to me. I want him as champion.
But we have to. But anyhow, the match happens. The Mechanics pretty much dominate the whole match, and Enzo beats him with the wall up, and then afterwards they like destroy him afterwards. So pretty much what happened.
They're building him up as tag champs, which is fine. It's fine.
And I don't know if they should have lost, but. And then.
They did my bot builds.
Yes. Even though we didn't even put him up at all, so.
I know, but they're gonna lose the tag title to them, so I'll do the bot builds.
So then Eva Marie still in Paris.
Still employed for some reason.
And she's getting, and I read online, and James told me that she's getting like a push at NXT.
A push?
Like
you know she get a boot.
Yes.
Out the door.
But it's not gonna happen.
No.
And then the highlight of the show happens. James Storm debuts.
James Storm makes
even though we already knew it was gonna happen. Maybe
James
we don't really need to go in depth into it because we've been talking about it pretty much
for the past 2 3 weeks. And I'll be honest here, I'm not as high in James Storm as you guys are. Like in my opinion, he was the best one out of the AEW tag team, but Bobby Roode's still better than him.
I think Bobby Roode's better too.
Yeah, Bobby Roode's definitely better than James Storm.
But I do like James Storm.
I like Storm. I think he's a great comedy heel. That's his place though. His place is a comedy heel because in 2007, early 2008, when he was feuding with Eric Young for the drinking title, I was laughing my ass off.
Oh, really? Was it good?
Oh yeah, it was. Oh my god! Like they had a match. They had a match at Turning Point where Jacqueline had his beard on lockup. And he's like, I gotta have my beard, damn it! I want my beard.
That sounds hilarious.
He's like, I put my beard on lockdown. Let's go, boy. Let's go.
But anyhow, I like that.
I'm the man on the moon.
At least he's not. I like his gimmick now. Like he's back to his cowboy gimmick
Cowboy James
from
Storm.
TNA. It's better than the gimmick he had in TNA when he left.
Yeah.
Way better.
I like his theme song.
and
I liked his theme song though.
Yeah,
I like Dark Grim, especially because it was a Johnny Cash song too. So.
And I've listened to that song probably like thousands of times.
The Revolution. There's always room for one more.
No, I'm talking about the song he came out with tonight.
Oh, I was talking about his.
I like that song too, though. But then he wins with what do you call it, the 8-second fall or something like that.
Yeah.
He didn't win with the last call, but he won with the 8-second fall.
Yeah.
And then, but yeah, and he fought Danny Boris too, by the way, which
He's a jobber. He's a typical jobber.
But it was great.
Sounds like a jobber.
I knew it was happening
Daniel
too.
Boris.
Right when Danny Boris came out, I knew.
Danny Boris.
Yeah. And I can't wait to see what he brings to NXT. And this is a big, like we said.
You know what's actually kind of funny? The fact that James Storm's in the World Title Series 2 on TNA.
Yeah, I know. So has anything that happened with that recently or no?
He was in the main event like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
It's
but
probably
before he
weird.
debuted, has he been like in the main? So.
They probably do have him in the main event again because he's in one of the
But
games.
I think did he sign a contract or?
He's signed. He's officially signed with WWE, but
Yeah,
but-
that's what I was asking about.
yeah, but TNA had the shows taped back in July,
So yeah.
so that's why you'll see him with like the Revolution gear
Yeah.
and like whoever the hell his name is, Koya, his new name.
Yeah.
Why is Koya still out his tights?
Yeah.
Okay, next.
But yeah, that was so he's not actually with TNA and WWE guys. It was
He's
TNA.
just with WWE now.
Okay. So then they do a video package for Apollo Crews, pretty much the same thing for Finn Balor. It talked about
Oh, that's gonna be a fun match when it happens.
yes, because that match is happening in 2 weeks. So not this week, but next week for the NXT title. And you won't sneeze
Finn,
doing that. Match.
Finn wins. Joe hits
Wait,
him.
did you actually sneeze?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay.
Finn wins. Finn should win the match,
Yeah.
but barely wins. Like, how about like a roll up maybe?
Yeah, because I don't think.
How about this? Like Apollo Crews goes for like the moonsault. He lands on his feet and Balor rolls him up.
And I think that's the match where Samoa Joe's probably gonna turn.
That's what I was thinking too. That's after the match. Joe comes out. Boom.
Or he could screw Apollo Crews out of the match too. That would be cool.
I mean, he screws everybody. There's no finish.
Yeah.
And then that wanted to be a triple threat for the
Yeah.
title.
But
That'd be
Apollo
awesome.
Crews-
Joe,
but they
Apollo Crews, and freaking Balor.
But Apollo Crews, and everybody's hating on Apollo Crews, saying that he can't really wrestle that well.
He's athletic as fuck.
Yeah. So I don't
What
know.
the hell? What the hell? They smoking?
Everyone's mad that he's getting this title opportunity
What
so
the hell?
quickly.
The hell they smoking? Wuhan's awesome.
I know.
Next.
But yeah, because and he even talks about his dad, and he got a little emotional doing that.
Yeah.
And then not his dad, his mom.
It's
And then he talked about how he became into wrestling, being on the indies, and I thought it was great. Nia Jax's video package, she'll be back next week. Well, what's
Did
this
you already
week?
get? She already got hurt. That was hilarious.
No, this week. She already showed she's injured.
No, I'd say like that's funny.
No, she's not injured. They
Oh,
just
that's yours.
Alexa Bliss with Blake and Murphy, and she has a match with Paige Voice, and
Okay.
Alexa Bliss wins and says that she's going after Bayley's NXT Women's Championship.
Awesome.
And then we got Baron Corbin versus Rhino. This actually was a good match.
Yeah. They have good matches, but like still Corbin is terrible.
Yeah, he's terrible.
He's gone.
Rhino hits a goal, Corbin kicks out, and then Corbin hits to the end of days and wins. So.
Yeah, I don't see the appeal of this guy. He's 6'8". He's
Yeah.
can't talk. He's awkward. He's very. Awkward.
I think he's not a bad talker, but
He can get better, but he needs to learn how to take a bump.
Yep.
Because during the match that you were praising a few weeks ago for NXT Respect with Jordan Gable versus Corbin Rhino, and Chad Gable hits the giant suplex, he did not help Gable at all. That was all Gable's strength.
oh wow.
Yeah, because you can clearly see he did not lift at
Yeah.
all for this guy.
And then he doesn't really. He needs to get more powerhouse moves too. Like
I think he needs to learn more and he needs to get more comfortable in the mic because he's very awkward.
Yeah.
Like you'll see in this match, like he'll stop and he's gonna think, what am I supposed to do? He doesn't know what to do. He's very confused. Well, he looks like he's confused. And plus, like during his entrance, like when like the spotlight comes out and he looks up, you know what he looks like? He looks like he's scared.
Yeah.
He looks like he's
He doesn't look like he has that confidence.
It looks like he's timid. He doesn't have any confidence in himself.
I heard he was on the first Breaking Ground episode though, so we have to
I
wait
haven't,
and see.
I haven't watched that show yet, but I might.
You might have to check it out because I think we're gonna talk about it Friday. So.
All right. All right. I guess.
All right, and then the end of the show came with Samoa Joe getting interviewed and says he's gonna destroy Tyler Breeze.
That's awesome. I
So
can't wait for.
overall,
I can't wait for tonight.
wait the
NXT.
show. Wait the show.
Wait, I'm gonna give it an 8.5.
Yeah.
8.5.
James Storm debuted. They set up the match with Samoa Joe and Tyler Breeze next week. And Baron Corbin and Rhino had a solid main, and it was actually built up. They actually felt like they had a reason to fight, obviously because they eliminated him from the NXT. And Asuka just destroying everybody was cool, and Apollo Crews' video package was cool. Which is they're gonna do a part 2 this week.
All right.
I think that's it. Are we done?
That's it for us. So this is the new Massasoit Wrestling Predictions Champion, King of That Ass, King Tut, signing off.
And I'm Owen Finch. And we're gonna be back on Friday. We're gonna be talking about maybe Raw, but if we definitely don't do a Raw review, well, me and Kinta will find a way if we both want.
We'll do it this next Sunday, I guess.
I don't know. We'll have to see. But that's pretty much it, guys. See you later.